but Beethoven did not write these in. What's the best thing you could do, or any of us could do, that you could just compare this to make sure you're right spot on in what you're preparing? Get a copy of the original clarinet part.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If you go to a school, I bet you have an ensemble library. Just go check out the first clarinet part to all the Beethoven symphonies, go copy them, turn them back in.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Right. Okay.
All right, now, as far as your playing of this, I have to tell you that, you know, I'm not distracted by your control of rhythm, tempo. You were beautiful with this. Your legato and shapeliness, control of the sound is fantastic. The contrasts that he writes, the crescendi, I'm not really getting them more than this much, and I'm sitting right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to start with that if we could.
Okay.
And we might turn to a little bit of questioning about how you feel about the strength of your reed and your setup, and talk about that some, as far as what would work in an orchestra and what would project. Okay?
Great.
So why don't we play from the opening again? And let's just do the phrase through once. I know it's repeated. Control, sweet sound, really everything's there. Do you see this coming up a little bit here?
Mm-hmm.
This hairpin is Bonnat's, not Beethoven's. So
okay.
We have to go to the crescendo, which is very long and starts there and goes all the way to here. This is Beethoven's, and then we have subito piano.
Okay.
Do you remember hearing Mr. Samuels talk about this in the class yesterday?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he kind of pawed at Robert about this a little bit,
mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So I'm not hearing this.
Okay.
Before we talk about the long crescendo, may we just try only see if you can do most of the crescendo through these two beats, and then it's subito piano right on this A. And we'll try this a bunch of times. There it is already. So already you're telling me in your mind, in your listening, I got it. There's a change. Something special happens. Let's go slower so you can be just a little bit braver about experimenting. We're just experimenting. 2, 3. Now, don't touch my hand with the clarinet. See if you can do the crescendo from the center of you and back out the center of you. 2. Try that again. I know that feels really different, so you're not conducting up and down. Just try again. Now try again. 2. Oh, Emily. That's really starting. Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you decide to be generous with yourself and just go after handfuls of these, just do it like in a cycle over and over again. Take it out of your mouth and sing it a few times. Don't worry about what you sound like. It's more just to let your imagination and ear get together and go, we get to go there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.